I'm sorry if the veins are sticking out in my head. I was just screaming at my kids. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's actually not morning anymore. I think it is noon. It is lunchtime. I am just now picking up the camera. I have been on my work grind all morning. I had 2 packages with Lone Wolf that I had to get out the door this morning, and those are design boards, floor plans, detailed shopping lists. So I got that done. I got an hour and a half done with my other job, and yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far. How is everyone doing? Are you having a wonderful, wonderful week so far? Ours is okay. Nolan had his first soccer practice last night. It went great. I think they had a good time. The only thing is it's gonna be an adjustment because Cole didn't get home until like 7 something. I think what I'm gonna start doing is on Tuesdays make crock pot meals, because if I'm having to get Nolan to the fields and then get back home, it's just gonna be the easiest, and I'm not gonna have to worry about dirtying a lot of dishes, and it's just gonna prevent us from stressing on that day. Do you guys have any awesome crock pot recipes? I have a cookbook and I have a few go-tos, but I haven't really ventured out and made a lot of things. If you guys have any good recipes, let me know. Send me a link, because I am definitely looking for some meals that are gonna be hearty, ones that'll fill my family, and ones that are just like a one dish thing where I can just dish it out with minimal work and be done with it. It is seriously amazing what a shower can do for your mood. I got the rare daytime shower just because I woke up this morning feeling kind of blah, just frumpy, I guess, mom frumpy. So I needed to wash my hair. Wash my hair, feel great now, ready to take on the day. I know there's probably someone out there that can relate to how I'm feeling right now, or maybe even needs some tips. So what that thing is that I've been thinking about a lot lately is just body image and exercising and eating healthy and just everything that goes with it. I know there's probably a lot of women out there that can relate, whether you've had children, haven't had children. I feel like it's pretty standard these days that most people have something about themselves and the way they look that they just don't like. We always look at the negative, we always look at ourselves, and we find the areas that need work, that we feel need attention. I feel like I look at my days a lot the same way, where I'll have a day where I get down on myself and I don't feel productive because I'm looking at the things that I haven't done instead of looking at the things I've accomplished. Back in May, I actually had gotten into a really, really good exercise routine. I was doing it every day. I was able to manage it, and I was starting to see results, and I felt great. But then we went on vacation, and as soon as we got back from vacation, it was just something after the other. It was, oh, I'm tired from vacation, I need a week to recover. After that, it was, oh, I need to figure out a summer routine, everything's so crazy. And then because being on vacation, I got behind in work, so it was like, oh, I need to work double now because I'm behind and we need the money. It just kept being something one after the other, and it was one of those, I'll start on Monday, I'll start on Monday. I don't understand why, but Cole always jokes to me that anytime I say something about dieting, I'm like, oh, I'll do it Monday. And he's like, can diets only start on Mondays? Is that the only day you're allowed to start? It reminds me of this hilarious meme that Cole and I die laughing when we think about. We actually quote it. We're like, next Monday. Anyway, it's funny if you see it. I know long before I had children, I struggled with my image, my weight. Now looking back, I really do wish I was as fat now as I was when I first thought I was fat, because I wasn't fat. And I'm not saying I am now either, but in my own head, since having kids, my body has changed. I could weigh the same as I did before I got pregnant, but the fat distribution, just everything's just different, and it really is hard to get used to. You have to learn how to exercise this new body. You have to learn to eat for this new body, and as you get older, metabolisms drop, and it's really hard. And I know I am terrible at this. I know I'm constantly making up excuses to try and justify why I'm not doing it. But then on the other hand, I shouldn't make myself feel guilty because I don't. Because while being healthy is a priority to me in my life, exercise, daily exercise, isn't right now, and I feel guilty about that. I feel like I should want to exercise every day, and I know once I start, I enjoy it. but it's really hard to just get started, just to motivate yourself, just to move and do it when you're trying to balance your home life, your work life, kids, I mean, everything that goes on in a day. I know there are people out there that can easily lose the baby weight, but there's a lot out there that can't. I mean, they tell you, I mean, the phrase, the 9 months up, 9 years down. Okay, it's not actually 9 years, it's more like 19 years, but you know what I mean. It takes you that long to gain it. It's gonna take a while for it to come off. The majority of the population are not gonna fit into their pre-pregnancy pants when they leave the hospital. And then all those celebrities and everything that get fit so quick, it's because they have money, they have time. They are able to devote hours a day to working out. They have nutritionists, they have personal trainers that will make their workouts more effective. They have chefs that can cook them these extravagant meals, or not extravagant meals, but just healthy and fresh. And most people do not have that luxury. So don't compare yourself to what you see in the media, because that is not real life. That is not how it works. You have to work hard for it. And I've done it, but it is hard. And I know how hard it is. And I just gotta get back in that mindset. I need to find the motivation to just get back at it. If you are struggling, if you just had a baby, or you had a baby a few months ago, or even if it's been years and you're struggling, you are not alone. I think the vast majority of people are struggling. Even people that are in great shape probably still have something they don't like about themselves. I will tell you something I do when nobody is around and nobody is looking to make myself feel better. And it may be shallow and terrible, but this is what I do. I go online and I Google images of like celebrities that I think are gorgeous, like Scarlett Johansson, and celebrities like this that I'm like, they are gorgeous, I would love to look like them. And I specifically look for photos of them showing their cellulite. Yes, I like to look at other people's cellulite because it makes me not feel so bad, because every woman has cellulite. I don't care if you're skinny, you're heavier, you have big, thick, lovely thighs, or little skinny legs. I don't care. Most people have cellulite, and that's not something you can just easily get rid of. So it's a myth if someone tells you that you can easily get rid of it, because you can't. I've worked out and had great legs, and it's gotten better, but it is still there. It is still there. But don't feel bad about your body. And I know it's easier said than done, because I am guilty of it. I am so guilty of it, of getting out of the shower and looking down and being like, when did this happen? I was always so lucky, and I know it now, that I genetically didn't gain weight in my stomach growing up until after I had kids. It was always just the bottom half of me is where I gained weight, and I thought I was fat. And now, after having 4 kids and stomach stretching out and everything, I do not have that flat, hard, rock hard stomach anymore. I have the little mom cushion, the mom pouch, you know, that little pillow that your kids sit on and they tell you, Mommy, you're so soft. Most women probably have it unless you work your butt off to get rid of it, unless you are in the gym almost every day and you are eating leafy salads for meals. Most people have something there. It's hard because some of it is just skin. It's just your body's not the same since you had that baby. I think women that have C-sections probably have it even worse. I didn't have to have that experience. But once they cut your stomach open, it's not the same. I know even once you have a baby and your stomach stretches out and your muscles in your stomach stretch and separate, your stomach's not the same. After Nolan, I worked out a ton and I was working out my abs, and I actually pulled something in my abs because I was working them too hard and they were still not completely back. And I ended up having to take off like 3 weeks of working on my stomach because I was trying to push too much. Don't set unrealistic expectations of yourself. Take the baby steps. Try to be happy with the little progress that you have, because it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna be immediate. And just know that the people that really, really matter in your life don't care. They don't. My husband, whether when I was 10 pounds heavier than I am now, this weight, or when I was smaller, he loves me the same regardless of my size. He finds me attractive regardless of my size. He runs around the house still trying to smack my butt regardless of my size. He loves me for me, and he finds me attractive. Your real friends, they don't care. Your real friends aren't gonna be like, oh, well, Becky gained 5 pounds, can't be friends with her. No, they don't care. They love you for who you are inside, not the size of your pants. Which is another thing that drives me crazy, which I don't think men experience this, is going shopping as a woman is so frustrating. I go into one store and try on a size and it's falling off. When I go into the other store and try on the exact same size, it's like a sausage going into its casing and just exploding everywhere. There are muffin tops for days. It's just not working. It's not working. Get your life together, pants. This not working. You aren't alone. I struggle daily with my weight. I struggle daily putting on clothes and not being happy with how I look. I get tired at the end of the day and it's a busy day and I'm horrible about eating meals when I should be eating them and eating right throughout the day because I'm always on the go. So I'm snacking. I'm eating the leftover chicken nuggets on Collins's plate or the half-eaten granola bar. And it's all these calories I'm taking in that I'm not accounting for because I'm not actually sitting and eating a meal. By the time the evening comes, we are starving. So we gorge ourselves on meals and we don't want to eat a salad. It's like, oh, should I make a salad with grilled chicken or do I want nachos? Of course I'm gonna want nachos because I haven't eaten all day. And it's this cycle we get into. And then after I eat it, I feel miserable, but it happens again because it's that comfort food. At the end of the day, when you're stressed, you want something good to eat. I just wanted to say that you are not alone. If you are out there struggling with your weight right now, whether you had a baby, didn't have a baby, whatever your circumstances, I am struggling too. I am just as guilty about making up excuses, but at the same time, I'm not gonna feel bad for not working out because I got busy with work or I got busy with my kids. So don't feel guilty if you're not working out. Don't give yourself that guilt trip. Just try to be healthy. Just do your best. Try going for a walk. What I try to do is I walk to bus stops sometimes because that gets me walking a little bit. And sometimes I will try, we have some ankle weights. Sometimes I'll put those on when I'm cleaning the house. Just little things I can do. But then if I mess up and I try not to get down on myself. And it's gotten easier the older I've gotten. I've been able to accept it a little more, and now that I'm busier and my priorities have changed, now that I have 4 kids and I'm working basically 2 full-time jobs and I'm doing YouTube, my priorities have shifted. But I still want to get back to where I can fit in the workouts and I enjoy it, and that's what I am working on right now. I may have a video coming up where I show you some of the workouts that I've done in the past that have had amazing success. Like I've gotten into great shape just at home with like a 5-pound weight. So I will show you some of the things that I'm doing. Maybe it can help you out. Maybe if you're one of those type of people where either you can't afford a gym membership because those things can be expensive, or you don't have time to go to the gym because of working opposite shifts with your husband, or if your husband's in the military, like you just don't have that option available to you. Or if you're one of those people that you get embarrassed working out in public, which I do. I have anxiety. I don't like working out in front of people. I don't like working out in small groups. I don't like working out with people. I prefer working out alone in my own house. So I can show you guys some amazing exercises that I've done that have worked wonderful. And if you have YouTube, you can work out at home too. There are amazing workouts on YouTube. Check out Pop Sugar is my new favorite right now. They have awesome workouts and quick ones. They have like 5-minute workouts, 10-minute workouts, 12, 20, 40, whatever you can fit in a day. So my goal is to start small and try one of the 5 or 10-minute workouts and then work my way up. You can do it. You can do it. You are beautiful just the way you are, but if you want to work out and you want to get in shape, you can do it. You can push yourself, especially if you had a baby. You just grew a baby, had a baby, I mean, went through labor, all that amazing stuff. You can do a few push-ups and some planks and some jumping jacks and you will see results. It'll take time, but you will get there. I will get there. We will get there. We'll do it together. I'm gonna go now though because it is lunchtime and I do need to feed my children so that they don't come over here and start bothering me. But thank you guys again for watching and we will talk to you later. Bye guys.